Shout out to Money Brown, man. Respect Junior. My boy Money Brown, he get a lot of money, that's why I call him Money Brown.
What's good, Money Brown TV? What up, what up?
I want to give a shout out to Money Brown TV. Thank you so much for everything.
Hey, this is Ryan Garcia here. Shout out to Money Brown TV and keep punching, baby.
Yo, what's going on out the fight? Well, it's your boy Money back with another one, man. This one here is on the 4th Division World Champion and the current unified super middleweight world champion. Soon, trying to be the undisputed super middleweight world champion and the 2-time heavyweight world champ and the current WBC heavyweight world champ, Tyson the Gypsy King Fury, taking up for his partner, the current WBO super middleweight world champion, Billy Joe Saunders. You know what I mean? And we all know Canelo and Billy Joe, they fight is coming up. Canelo working his ass off getting ready for the fight. Billy Joe also working his ass off getting ready for the fight. But this is the thing, man. Canelo Alvarez and Eddie Hearn is being ridiculed by Tyson Fury, talking about, Eddie Hearn does not promote Billy Joe Saunders like he's promoting this guy right here, Canelo Alvarez. You know what I mean? Eddie Hearn out here doing this job for Canelo, right? Putting Canelo in the spotlight, letting people know that Canelo going in there, if I'm not mistaken, June the 8th, to put a whipping on Billy Joe Saunders, and beat the hell out of him, basically. You feel me? But they feel like, Canelo getting all the spotlight, Canelo getting all the publicity, and Billy Joe is not getting Nathan, man. Billy Joe is not getting Nathan. They ain't even worrying about Billy Joe. Like, Billy Joe ain't even in the goddamn fight. You know what I'm saying? But this is the thing, Tyson Fury. You worrying about Canelo and Billy Joe business. We need to be worrying about your own business. You know what I'm saying? You need to be worried about your own business. You feel me? And I can understand your frustration with Eddie Hearn because he's out here lying to y'all last, talking about he got the fight set up for you and Anthony Joshua. And we all know Bob Arum has just came out and said, radio silent, meaning Eddie Hearn is not talking to him, nor is he talking to Frank Warren, about the site fees and things of that nature to work on the fight between you and Anthony Joshua. It's like Eddie Hearn only focused on Anthony Joshua and getting things done for Eddie Hearn, Matchroom, and what he got going on with the zone. He's not worrying about you, Frank Warren, nor Bob Arum. You feel me? You, Frank Warren, nor Bob Arum. And it's pissing you off. And you never liked the Eddie in the first place, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? To be brutally honest. So when we're looking at the situation, you coming out saying Eddie is giving all the spotlight to Canelo Alvarez, right? Shouldn't Frank Warren be promoting Billy Joe? You know what I mean? And y'all see Billy Joe right here, he getting ready for Canelo, right? Isn't that Billy Joe and Frank Warren's job to be on Eddie Hearn's ass to put the publicity out there for him? You feel me? Now, Billy Joe's one of the most talkative motherfuckers in the world. Billy Joe talk about everybody else's business. You know what I mean? Everybody else's business. But when it come down to his business, now he finally can't open up his mouth. Like, come on now. Now, I know y'all gypsy brothers and things of that nature, but Billy Joe need to be opening up his mouth. Frank Warren need to be opening up his mouth and getting on Eddie Hearn's ass about not promoting him on the side of Canelo Alvarez because they got the big fight coming up. You feel me? Now, Billy Joe, don't tell me you're acting silent and trying to dumb yourself down now. Keep on talking that shit like you used to. Irritate these motherfuckers like you used to. You feel me? If you feel like you're not being promoted right, then get out there and say something. Don't just be silent, because Canelo Alvarez is going to get his promotion regardless, bro. You know what I'm saying? Canelo Alvarez is a way bigger star than Billy Joe, and arguably a way bigger star than Tyson Fury. You know what I mean? I know people were Tyson Fury and Joshua about to have the biggest fight in the world. How's Canelo bigger than Tyson Fury? Tyson Fury is the biggest star. You can't say that. Yeah. Well, shit, it don't seem like that fight about to take place. It don't seem like it. You know what I mean? Canelo been in these big-time pay-per-view fights, whole pay-per-view records, and continue to do big things. Continuing to do big things. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all need to be getting on motherfucking Frank Warren ass, and y'all need to be getting on Bob Arum ass to get y'all situations done. But y'all can't be out here getting pissed off at Canelo and getting pissed off at Eddie, just in my opinion. You dig? Eddie doing what Eddie's supposed to do. Eddie putting his guy in the front and talking about his guy, because after Billy Joe Saunders, guess who Eddie going to be promoting? Canelo Alvarez. After Tyson Fury, guess who Eddie Hearn going to be promoting? Fucking Anthony Joshua. So he doing this job, bro. He doing this job. And you know, for Tyson Fury to be worrying about the Canelo Alvarez business, you know, you need to be worrying about your own business, dog. For real. Cause it look like you in a shams. You saying you paying millions of dollars to make this Wilder fight go away, right? Oh, I pay my lawyer millions of dollars, you know, to make these things go away. I'm very confident this fight is going to happen. And then you got Bob Arum coming out this motherfucker talking about, you know, we looking at the Deontay Wilder fight. You know, we might have to fight Deontay Wilder. And now, you know, you don't know what the hell going on, to be honest. So if you're paying lawyers millions of dollars to make some shit go away and it ain't happening, you need to be getting your millions back. You need to be getting your millions back, homie. Because that shit is just a waste of money. You feel me? Canelo Alvarez, his business is going to be his business regardless. Canelo Alvarez, he took Oscar De La Hoya ass to court, sued Oscar De La Hoya ass, got up out of that shit. Now he working with Eddie Hearn, right? Making good ass money. And Eddie is just doing his job. Eddie is doing his job. Eddie ain't giving a fuck about none of y'all. You feel me? He worrying about Matchroom and this business with his own. Yeah, he want this Fury and AJ heavyweight shit to go down because his ass trying to stuff his coffins as well. You know? And Eddie ain't no worse than motherfucking Bob Arum and Frank Warren. You feel me? No worse. He just a new kid on the block. And he's the new man just doing what they used to do. And they looking at him saying, where they youth go. You know what I'm saying? They can't out-talk Eddie right now. They ain't got the win to. You know, their ass getting old and things of that nature. And Eddie out here doing what he got to do. You feel me? As a promoter, Eddie out here doing what he got to do for his fighters. Now, do I agree? Hell no, I don't agree with this shit. Hell to the no. You feel me? But he ain't doing nothing but what y'all was doing back in the days when y'all had y'all youth. Putting y'all fighters on the front, on a big high pedestal, pushing them over the other fighters. Especially if you got the better fighter, the hotter fighter. You know what I'm saying? Of course you gonna push your goddamn fighter. You gotta please him. Y'all want his ass to go nowhere else? Nowhere else. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying Billy Joe need to be out there speaking for Billy Joe. And he need to get Frank Warren ass out there to speak if he feel like Eddie Hearn is not promoting Billy Joe like he's promoting Canelo Alvarez. You know? And Canelo ain't hard to promote. Let's just keep it real. All you gotta do is say Canelo name. He ain't hard to promote. Billy Joe ass maybe harder to promote than a lot of other fighters. You know, because he's not really that known over here like that. But Billy Joe is known. He is known. And now, what I'm thinking is, it's like, y'all looking at his ass like, motherfucker, you in the UK, Eddie. You in the UK. But you promoting this Mexican fighter harder than you promoting a UK fighter. You feel me? You're promoting this Mexican fighter harder than you promoting a UK fighter. So y'all feeling some type of way about it. Y'all are feeling some type of way about it. Billy Joe out here making excuses already, talking about the judges are paid off and things of that nature. You know, I don't think the UK fans and the UK media is allowed to fly over here to Dallas for the fight. I don't know. This is just what I heard, so don't quote me on this. And Billy Joe saying he need the media and his fans to be in attendance, because if not, he's not gonna have his confidence to the higher max, which is some crazy shit, because you going into the biggest fight of your life, and you worrying about media and fans right now. You need to be worrying about training, getting the game plan together, and staying focused. Now, I do understand you want your fans to be over. I do understand that. But shit, ESJ went over to the UK, and his fan base wasn't that big. All he had was his family over there. And he did what he had to do. Tunnel vision. Mentally tough. You feel me? So, Billy, you telling me you ain't mentally tough after talking all that shit that you be talking, all the pranks you be pulling on people, right? All the jokes you pull, and now you in your feelings? Cut it out, Billy. Cut it out. You crying to Tyson Fury. You need Tyson Fury to talk for you now? Come on, man. Come on. Y'all got to do better. Because one thing Eddie ain't going to stop doing, he ain't going to stop promote the fighters that he's supposed to promote. You know? And Canelo Alvarez looking at y'all boys like, look here. I'm Canelo fucking Alvarez, homie. I'm doing my thing. Billy Joe ain't beating me no goddamn way. I am the star in this motherfucker. I come over to the UK, I'm the biggest star in the UK. You feel me? If it wasn't for me, Billy Joe won't be on this big-ass platform. He won't be on this big pedestal right now. He need to be thanking me. He need to be thanking me. He need to be worrying about training, getting into the ring with me, and worrying about this firepower I got coming at his ass. Not worrying about if Eddie promoting him or not. You feel me? Not worrying about if Eddie promoting him or not. Because one thing we know, he's in a fight. So if I'm getting promoted and Eddie's promoting a fight, then Billy Joe is getting promoted because he's in a fight. Whether Eddie say his name 13 times or 2 times. If he say my name 100 times and say his name 10 times, guess what? He's still being promoted because he's in a fight. Last time I checked, Canelo Alvarez versus Billy Joe Saunders in May, right? Cinco de Mayo Day, right? On my Mexican day. So his ass is getting promoted. You worry about you and you going up against Anthony Joshua. You worry about you or you going up against Deontay Wilder. Get in there and get your business together. Make your $100 million or however much you making. And let me make my $100 million or however much I'm making. You feel me? And I'm just throwing that number out there. Not saying that's the number. But I'm just saying, you feel me? Make your money. Let me make my money. Don't come over here trying to step on my toes if I'm not stepping on your toes. Canelo, like I ain't saying shit about you and what's going on over there. I'm not worrying about you and what people are saying about you, right? I'm just focusing on me and being the best Canelo Alvarez I can be so I can go in here and whoop your gypsy brother ass, right? And move on to try to come undisputed at 168 pounds and do some shit that nobody has ever done at 168, you know, and be the first Mexican to do it. You know what I mean? So quit worrying about my business, Fury, and worry about your own business, Fury. You know what I mean? I know Canelo gonna say all that shit in Spanish, you feel me? I will bust this Spanish shit out on y'all ass, but y'all ain't ready for that. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all ain't ready for that. So, overall, man, look. Tyson Fury coming out bashing Eddie Hearn, getting pissed off because Eddie is not, I repeat, is not promoting Billy Joe Saunders the way he's promoting Canelo Alvarez. And Eddie shouldn't be promoting Billy Joe Saunders the way he promotes Canelo Alvarez because Billy Joe is not paying Eddie as a promoter. Billy Joe is paying Frank Warren as a promoter, and that's Frank Warren's job to get out there and help promote Billy Joe in this Canelo Alvarez situation, right? Eddie is trying to keep Canelo happy, keep him on the side as one of the biggest stars in boxing so Eddie can continue to fill the matchroom coffins and do what he got to do going forward. You know what I mean? Tyson Fury, you're not paying Eddie Hearn to promote you, right? Anthony Joshua's paying Eddie Hearn to promote him. So he's going to push AJ over your ass. Guess whose job it is to promote you? Bob Arum and Fish Eyes Frank Warren. So worry about your own business, homie. Stop worrying about Canelo. Billy Joe, speak for your goddamn self. You don't need fucking Tyson Fury to speak for you, right? You don't need Tyson Fury to speak for you. You know, speak for yourself. Go out there, do what you got to do against Canelo Alvarez to try get a victory, to try to get a victory. And if you do get the victory, it make you one of the hottest motherfucking fighters in the world for beating one of the hottest fighters in the world. And you know Canelo coming back for a rematch and you can get another big-ass payday. But stop crying about promotion, man, and promote yourself the way you talk all that shit on the internet and things of that nature, bro. You feel me? Tyson Fury, stay in your lane. Get this shit done with either Wilder or goddamn Joshua. It's looking like it's going to be Wilder. Get in there and get Wilder his trilogy and worry about that business. Let Canelo and Eddie worry about their business. And Billy Joe, open up your goddamn mouth and stop acting like you shy now. Period. But I'm looking forward to Canelo and Billy Joe. I think it's going to be one hell of a fight. But I got Canelo winning. You know what I'm saying? May can't come soon enough. And it's right here now. You feel me? It's right here now. So until then, this your boy Monty. This the ANSBC moving. Ain't nobody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you want to donate. OG Money on Cash App. TreyHampton52@gmail.com on PayPal. If not, tell a friend. Hit the subscribe button. Like, comment, share the video. And y'all know how your boy get down, man. Big dog status, family.